Hello everyone, my name is Gaurav Nigam. I am the founder of Tumbledry, a live laundry and dry clean chain with more than 200 outlets across 75 cities of India. A lot of time people ask me, भाई आप फ्रेंचाइजी फीस क्यों चार्ज करते हैं जब आप फ्रेंचाइजी अपॉइंट करते हैं? तो मतलब हम आपके फ्रेंचाइजी बन रहे हैं, हमारे बनने से आपका ब्रांड ज़्यादा पॉपुलर होगा, तो फीस आप हमसे क्यों चार्ज करते हैं? कुछ लोग समझ नहीं पाते कि फीस चार्ज करने का पर्पस क्या है। तो मुझे लगा कि लेट मी रीच आउट टू अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल हु आर इंटरेस्टेड इन Tumbledry एंड एक्सप्लेन टू देम कि व्हाई डज अ ब्रांड लाइक Tumbledry चार्ज फ्रेंचाइजी फी फ्रॉम द पार्टनर्स दैट इट्स ऑन बोर्ड्स। सो जब तक आप सिस्टम का पार्ट नहीं बनते, आपको पता नहीं होता कि Tumbledry आपकी दुकान को स्टार्ट करने के लिए या आपके इस वेंचर को स्टार्ट करने के लिए क्या क्या एक्टिविटीज करता है। मैं आपको आज इस वीडियो के थ्रू बताना चाहता हूं कि देयर आर सो मेनी एक्टिविटीज दैट वी डू फॉर अ पार्टनर। उसमें से 20 एक्टिविटीज मैं आज आपको गिनवाना चाहूंगा ताकि आपको एक रियलाइजेशन हो कि कितना एफर्ट जाता है एक स्टोर को लाइव करने में, एक फ्रेंचाइजी पार्टनर को लाइव करने में, और जो भी फ्रेंचाइजी फी हम आपसे लेते हैं शायद हमें इससे बहुत ज्यादा लेनी चाहिए क्योंकि वो वर्थ इट नहीं होती। तो मैं स्टार्ट करता हूं कि Tumbledry फ्रेंचाइजी फी क्यों लेता है और उसके एवज में क्या क्या रिटर्न में काम करके देता है अपने फ्रेंचाइजी पार्टनर्स को। नंबर 1, आपके लिए दुकान ढूंढने का काम Tumbledry का है। आपने इंटरेस्ट दिखाया, फॉर एग्जांपल कि मुंबई में लोअर परेल में आप काम करना चाहते हैं, Tumbledry का बिजनेस करना चाहते हैं, तो लोअर परेल के अंदर जाके राइट और रेलेवेंट दुकानें ढूंढने का काम Tumbledry का है। आपने कुछ नहीं करना है, आप अपने घर पे या ऑफिस में बैठे, हम दुकानें ढूंढ कर लेकर आएंगे 3-4 शॉर्टलिस्ट करके और फिर आपसे फाइनल सिलेक्शन करवाएंगे। दैट इज नंबर 1। उस दुकान को ढूंढने के साथ साथ ही हम लैंडलॉर्ड से रेंट निगोशिएट भी आपके लिए करेंगे कि राइट कमर्शियल वैल्यू पे हमारा बिजनेस स्टार्ट हो ताकि हमारी फिक्स कॉस्ट्स ज्यादा ना हो। तो पूरा लीज एग्रीमेंट का ड्राफ्ट, लीज एग्रीमेंट के टर्म्स एंड कंडीशंस, उनका निगोशिएशन वो भी Tumbledry की टीम आपके बिहाफ पे करेगी। दैट वाज नंबर 2। नंबर 3, वंस द शॉप इज फाइनलाइज्ड, एक बार दुकान फाइनलाइज हो जाती है तो उस दुकान के अंदर घुसने से लेकर till the day the ribbon is cut so that you can inaugurate and start your business, there is a complete project charter which is followed, which comprises of more than 256 activities. ये सारी Tumbledry की टीम आपके लिए करती है so that we are able to ensure that your Tumbledry project or your Tumbledry store is launched without any hiccups, without any issues, and is termed as a successful launch. 256 activities का project charter is what is followed. Number 4, to launch this store, there has to be a layout which is required to be done. The store has to be designed, civil design, mechanical design, electrical design, plumbing, exhaust, even sometimes vastu considerations. This is done by an in-house architect team of Tumbledry, which is at your service to even give you 3D design so that you can visualize कि दुकान बनने के पहले दुकान की रूपरेखा कैसी होगी, दुकान का लुक एंड फील कैसा होगा। नंबर 5, जब दुकान बनती है तो कोई ना कोई कॉन्ट्रैक्टर होता है जो इस दुकान को बनाता है, जिसके अंतर्गत या इसके अंडर इलेक्ट्रिशियन काम करते हैं, प्लम्बर्स काम करते हैं, कारपेंटर्स काम करते हैं। इन सब का डेली, ऑल्टरनेट डे, वीकली सुपरविजन थ्रू वॉइस कॉल्स, थ्रू वीडियो कॉल्स, थ्रू पिक्चर्स एटसेट्रा, ये Tumbledry की प्रोजेक्ट टीम आपके लिए करती है टू एंश्योर कि कोई ऊंच नीच ना हो जाए प्रोजेक्ट में, nothing goes wrong, everything stays on track and we are able to finish the project in a defined time. Number 6, when the store design is complete, then machinery installation is a very very critical part because it is almost 50 to 60% of the project cost. So इस मशीन को राइट तरीके से दुकान के अंदर इंस्टॉल करना अंडर द राइट सुपरविजन ऑफ ट्रेन्ड इंजीनियर्स, ये Tumbledry की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं होती। Tumbledry ensures that the machines are rightly installed, serviced and maintained. Number 7, now the store is ready, store is designed, machines are installed. The most critical aspect is manpower. So Tumbledry ensures that the manpower for your store is hired by Tumbledry, whether it is the machine operator who is doing the washing or ironing of clothes, or it is the pickup or delivery boy who is going on field to pick up clothes from customer's house. Both these role holders are hired by Tumbledry. Number 8, so just hiring doesn't work. Hiring के साथ साथ training is very very important. So we have an exhaustive training module which we ensure that every employee undergoes at your store. So it is not just training, but also certification that is done by Tumbledry to ensure that this person or these people are now ready and qualified to do the job inside the store. Number 9, the store is designed, machinery is installed, the staff is hired. Number 9 is one of the most important aspects. We do a demo or a dry run for 2 to 5 days inside your store, which means we will run the entire process of picking the clothes from a test or a sample customer, bringing the clothes to the store, creating an order in the CRM, cleaning the stains, running the wash cycle, running the dry cycle, ironing of clothes, packing of clothes, order delivery in the CRM, and finally delivery to the customer. We do this activity for over a period of 2 to 5 days to ensure that the staff is ready to handle the kind of loads that we expect, the kind of volumes that we expect once the store goes live. Number 10, demo is done, ensuring that the shop looks good and beautiful, which means that in-shop branding and out-shop branding, walls के ऊपर branding होना, reception logo, the main ACP board or the glow sign board or the flange is all ensured by the Tumbledry project team कि ये सब काम सही से हो जाए and the दुकान or the shop or the store looks visible from all angles and gives a good brand look and feel whenever there is any visitor or a tentative walk-in which comes into the inside the store. Number 11, दुकान बन गई, दुकान ready हो गई. There is a finance integration that we do, which means that we do an integration of your bank account, of the Paytm payment gateway, of the BharatPay payment gateway, so that it is easy and convenient for your future prospective customers to make online transactions or do business with us digitally. Number 12, before we go live with the store, it is very, very important to figure out the right pricing क्या होनी चाहिए आपकी उस territory के लिए. So a pricing benchmark is done by Tumbledry team, where we go and visit relevant stores, stores which look like a good competition to us, and figure out what is the pricing at which they are operating in the market. An algorithm is used at the back end by the marketing team to decide कि competitive pricing हमारी क्या होनी चाहिए, so that we are able to compete well in the market. We don't bleed by a very low pricing and we don't put up a very high pricing so that we don't get customers also. So right price benchmarking is a very important activity done by Tumbledry. Number 12, or rather number 13, before the business starts, the senior most person in our company, which is my partner and co-director Naveen Chawla, does a 1.5 hour induction one-on-one with each franchisee partner to explain the basic principles of the business, what are the core things that a franchisee partner should focus on to ensure long-term viability and financial success for this business. Number 14, while the store is getting constructed, you would want to share the news about you entering a new business with your friends and family. You would want to promote this on your social networks, whether it is Facebook, whether it is Instagram, whether it is LinkedIn or Twitter. So we enable you with all the creatives, the brand elements which are required to be posted on your social handles, and therefore a set of 6 to 8, 10, 12, sometimes even 15 creatives is shared with the franchisee partners to percolate, to cascade, to showcase to their friends and family and their social networks about the upcoming business in your area. 15, we take care of the entire digital part of the activity, and therefore a Google business identity is created for your particular franchisee store. And therefore today when I say we have 200 plus stores, we have 200 plus Google identities created for each and every store, so that when a customer is looking for a dry clean store near him or a laundry store near him, then your Google identity or the Google name of the store reflects on his search engine. Number 16, we have a mobile app for customers, for which your territory, your pin code or the area or the geography which is defined as your territory is configured, so that when users download the mobile app in your territory, they see your store as an area of Tumbledry, authorized representative of Tumbledry, which they can select and map to themselves so that their future business comes to you. Number 17, we enable the call center mapping, call center updation, so that whenever a customer calls from your territory to our centralized call center help desk, they get the right response, they get the right store address, they get the right Google address given by our call center team to the customer, so that they can easily walk inside to your stores. Number 18, we enable you with a CRM configuration and training. So a CRM is something which is used to create a customer in your billing software, to create an order, to fulfill an order, to deliver an order, to accept payments, and also just to engage with the customers. This entire CRM creation is done for each and every store, and a detailed exhaustive training is given to the franchisee staff on how to operate this CRM. Number 19. So we don't just have a mobile app for the customers, we have a mobile application which is used by our pickup executives also. So creating the identity of each and every pickup executive inside this mobile app for pickup boys is one of the last or the second last aspects that is very, very important to ensure that we continue to run a paperless business. Which means that when your store executive pickup boy goes to a customer's house, he does not need any pen and paper. He can simply create the order standing inside the customer house on just his mobile phone using the mobile app created for him specifically. And last but not the least, we have an exhaustive ticketing system which we use to help you solve any queries, problems, concerns, irritants that come across to you while you are running your business inside a Tumbledry store. So configuration of you as a business partner identity in our global ticketing system to ensure that you get the right resolution, you get timely resolution, and you get a fruitful resolution from Tumbledry. So quickly, if I have to summarize, I'll just have to refer to my notes. Search of location, negotiation of rent and lease agreement, a project charter with 250 plus activities, store design for your store, weekly supervision of contractual work going on inside the store, machine installation under proper supervision, manpower hiring, manpower training and certification, a demo and dry run for 2 to 5 days inside your store, in-shop and out-shop branding, finance integration, which is Paytm, BharatPay, price benchmarking so that you don't suffer in terms of wrong pricing, a special director induction for 1.5 hours by the most senior person in our company, pre-launch digital creatives for you to share in your social networks, a Google business listing of your franchisee business identity, mobile app creation for customer convenience, call center partner territory addition, CRM configuration and training, mobile app configuration for your pickup boys, and a ticket help desk configuration. These were the top 20 activities that we do while launching a business. These are the activities which cost some money, for which we charge the franchisee fee. And these are not just the wholehearted or consolidated set of activities. There are multiple other small activities that are done to enable a successful launch. And this is why Tumbledry charges a minimal franchisee fee from its franchisee partners that it's on board. I hope I was able to give more than enough clarity which was required on this subject. Thank you so much.